Got special guests coming on?
Yeah, we got a special guest coming on, man. A gentleman that I am proud to work with on a daily basis, almost hourly. Yeah. We got Curtis Snyder, who handles all of the media relations, everything that happens here. If you see it on the news, if you read about it in the magazine, even when somebody's hating it, saying, I wish I could have got an interview, that all comes from Curtis. Curtis, talk about the media requests and everything that took place to make this happen today.
So, yeah, I mean, this is, I think I was joking with Ty earlier that this is like probably the most nervous I've been for an event in my career, only because like it had to look a certain way too, right? Like I know my media areas look good and all that, but like this is next level, right? So it's a Ty production with a little bit of Curtis flavor in there. So, but no, the media for this is off the chain. I think we're up over 200 media here today. NFL Network, ESPN, you guys, KOA, and we have a little scrum down there for some, if a coach or someone wants to come over and talk to all the media at once. So trying to get that all organized was a huge feat. I got a lot of good people working for me, but it's been fun.
Yeah, it has been fantastic turnout, man. 200 media requests, all 32 teams represented, including ownership. There's like NFL ownership in the building.
Owners, head coaches, GMs. I think 71 was the last, and that does my number doesn't count that, so that's on top of the media, right? So I heard 71 for the NFL. All 32 teams represented. You know, there's a couple of those organizations that kind of represent multiple teams and things, but like, there's a lot of people here.
What are you looking forward to? What's remaining? We got the 40, got the cone drills, of course, got the receivers, Shedeur working out. What does Curtis want to see as a fan?
I want to see Shedeur throw, right? Like, that's what hasn't happened. All these other things have happened, and not here, but like all these other guys, they've run 40s. I mean, this is awesome. I love all of it. I think, didn't Will get an unbelievable bird in there?
Set a record in there.
Yeah, so like, that's awesome, and that's great for him. He needs that number, right? Like, that's going to help him get to a team, and that's what it's about. But I think I'm excited to watch Shedeur throw. You know, rumor Travis may or may not go with him. We'll see. But if he does, that'd be even better. That's what everyone really came to see. That's what I'm excited to see. And then honestly, like, I'm going to be excited when it's over too.
Oh, absolutely going to be excited when it's over. I do have this little tidbit though. I don't know. I can't promise what Travis is going to do or don't do. But last night in this very room when he was working out, he said, no. Those aren't the right balls. I want the balls that Shedeur is going to be throwing tomorrow. And so they went back to get Shedeur's footballs. And so we'll see.
He's in the house,
yeah,
and he does what he does. That's the line, right? Like, that's what we've been telling everybody. So I hope he does. That'd be awesome to see and awesome to watch. I was in here, you know, when you were watching that yesterday, and, you know, I think it's a good sign that he was doing that yesterday. So we'll see. But it's probably how he feels today also, right? Like, it's up to him. It's his future. You know.
He certainly has nothing to prove.
No.
One final one for you, Curtis. When I look over at that table and see the hardware that's been brought into the school from this class, and when you enter the building the Championship Center, that's going to have to be completely remodeled just for Travis and Shedeur trophies. What was that process like, getting those guys on the road to go accept those boards?
That was one of the highlights of my career. It's gonna, you know, I especially going with Travis to the Heisman, but like I went with Shedeur to the Unitas, got that. I mean, just having that time with those guys is something I'll cherish forever, and I'm closer with them for it. But, you know, that's part of what we do. We help with those campaigns. We help. I mean, obviously, like, they are who they are. They're going to get what they get. We just try to facilitate some media along the way and come up with some ideas. It was a great collaboration between SMAC and us and everybody on that. But, you know, I haven't really said it publicly yet, but Travis Hunter will go down as the most decorated college football player in history in a single season.
Not Colorado, college football player, period.
College football player, period. 6 trophies, 2 other national players of the year. Only 3 other players have done that. Those players were not the academic All-American of the year. They were not a finalist for the I forgot it.
What's this one? What's the one he did?
The Thor, but also the overall AAU Sullivan Award. Like, he was a semifinalist for that, and that's an amazing honor. You know, all the things that he's been is just unbelievable. But, you know, he's done what no one else has done, and especially when you take in the different trophies he won.
Yeah.
The other 2 he tied with 8 are Mariota and Burrow. They all won the 3 quarterback ones and the 3 player of the year ones. He won most, you know, versatile. He won receiver. He won, you know, a bunch of, you know, all of them.
So we can't be mad if he doesn't run the 40.
Yeah, can't be mad if he doesn't run the 40. He doesn't need to run the 40.
Well, not at all.
Make him 10 more million down the road.
Curtis, I got to say this to you. I've said it before privately. I want to say it publicly to the almost 5,000 watching live, and it'll be quadruple that when they watch the replays. But it's been a pleasure working with you. You're one of the first guys I met when Coach Prime got here. The way you handle the media, the professional way you do it, the way you have welcomed my brand under this umbrella in this tent. It's a pleasure to work with you week in and week out to tell the story, frame the narrative, and make sure the right information gets out. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're awesome to work with. Everyone's awesome to work with. This whole group is awesome. And it's been a pleasure, too. And we got a long way to go.
Oh, man, season hasn't started.
Yeah, we got, he just signed a 5-year deal. Let's go.
Kurt Dog is in the house. Appreciate you, Curtis.
Appreciate you guys.
And that was Curtis Snyder here with the university, man. And as Chico knows, you don't get credentialed unless Curtis says you get credentialed. So appreciate him stopping by. They're still just Chico right now.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, if y'all not here at the NIL event, you're missing out because we got businesses connected with athletes, getting deals. You feel me? We got Boonville in the building, we got Miss Taylor in the building, we got my boy Marcus in the building.
Get in there, get in there.
Yeah, turn up right now. Everybody getting the deal, everybody working, so tune in.
Man, it's amazing. I love Boulder. Every time it gets better and better. And it, like, look at the event. Like, you got people networking, business deals being done, athletes being able to promote themselves. And I think it's a great event, and it's been a great time in Boulder.
Exactly. Having local businesses and athletes in this situation, why is it so important to form that collaboration and build brands?
I think true NIL is name, image, and likeness, and that's something that a lot of schools seem to forget. And the local community of Boulder being able to both kind of bond together, support these athletes in a real way that they'll be able to take and learn from in the future, and not just kind of quote unquote pay for play. I think this is what the true essence of NIL is, and this event is 1,000% hitting the target.
Why is this event so important for CU athletes to market with these local businesses?
You know, to have this relationship between the student athletes and the Boulder community is going to be a win-win for both parties. A lot of times schools are isolated from the community, and the student athletes are even further down than that. But to have an event like this where student athletes can come out, meet business owners, see who they vibe with, click with, discuss partnerships and opportunities to expand, both parties win. I love it.
How do you think the prime effect has factored into this NIL situation in Boulder?
Prime effect accelerates everything. It accelerates love. It also accelerates hate. And, you know, when you see the business community wanting to partner with the athletes, you know that's a direct reflection of Deion Sanders and the type of players that he recruits, the type of coaching staff that he recruits, because the business community knows they're getting a guy with character, because he's about tough, smart, fast, disciplined with character. And so because these guys have been vetted by Coach Prime, the business community has a sense of comfort, like, I want to work with him. Thank you, Taylor.